So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. The action has already started. Costa Curta. And now they can spring out of defence. Totti is flagged offside. Out to the left it goes. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Iker Casillas, Jim, a man considered amongst the greatest ever when it comes to goalkeeping.
Yeah, and it's all the more impressive given that he's relatively short for a keeper, Peter. But he makes up for it with his agility, his laser focus and the ability to live up to the big occasion. Also, don't forget the way he exerts control, despite not being particularly outspoken. That is something else too.
Lovely pass, but can he get... Pele! Brilliant from Pele!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And the pass is intercepted. Looking to play him in. Pass is just off target. Seedorf. That's really well manoeuvred. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Great ball, and the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Scholes. Nicely weighted ball. Takes a shot! France applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but, of course, the returns can be terrific. It's Totti! He's got a goal! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
Buriram United are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
And it's Ronaldinho, expertly cut out, really nicely done. Seedorf conjures time and space where few can. And this is Pele! Ronaldinho. And it's Ronaldinho. Now that's well seen too. Bullet. He's in plenty of space here. Well timed, excellent interception. Iniesta looks to get on the end of this. Ronaldinho. No, again there's no way through. Quality ball. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
David Villa. David Villa showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Hullet is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Has a shot! Buriram United looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Bullet. Always onto this. He has found the way through. Now the delivery. And he's heaved it away.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Oh, this looks sharp. Bullet. Roberto Carlos. Scholes.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space. Well played and well cleared.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Seedorf. Totti. Well read, nice interception. That's a sharp pass. And the whistle goes for half-time. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Buriram United ahead 2-0, and they are looking good. So off we go once more. Baresi. And Adams. Cafu. Beckham. Vieira calmly anticipates. Now it's Puskás. Tries to play it through. And this is Pelé. He's through, now is he in? Decent chance! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are pulling clear here. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping it.
Oh, what has happened here? Vieira. Van Dijk. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Pelé. Spread it left. Now the ball in. That has been knocked clear. Not the most accurate pass. Probing pass.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
And he's forced to go back. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Knocks it into space. And this is Iniesta. Oh, he's found support out wide. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And this is Totti! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Totti completely showed too much of that for the keeper, and he'll be kicking himself for it.
Looking for the run, and he's intervened well there. Vieira. Seedorf. Puskás. Totti. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Seedorf.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And claimed it back swiftly. It's Ronaldinho!
Substitutions taking place.
Beckham to take it as usual. Beckham with the short one. No way through, so back it comes. Buriram United have the chance to go the other way. Now, can they get him away? Shot at goal! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Great defending, strong and determined. Great vision, well read, and the danger is averted. Has a look and place it forward. Roberto Carlos. He's a sharp little ball here. Cafu. Chance for a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Chooses to go back. Scores! Now, who's going to be first to this? Parla has it in a wide position. Roberto Carlos. Pele has got himself a free kick.
Substitution.
That's a good ball. It's Totti! Costa gets it away. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Costa did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. That has ended up in no man's land. Now it's Villa, aimed beyond the defence. Oh, well played, well played. Bullet. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Passes coming off in quick succession here. That is good alertness. Cafu, and here's Hullet. Totti. Beckham. Cafu. Can he get it through? Good ball, good take. David Villa was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Buriram United really have hit the heights. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here, it really is.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here, the supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. He's having a shot! What a wonderful goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
And that was as close to certain as can be.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
France are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Bullet! It's bounced back off the post. Deftly away. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And this is Pele. He's found a way through. He's found some... It's Pele! They want to be quick to recover this. Oh, he's been caught napping. Lovely feet. Well, who's got the final touch there? Goal kick's been given. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Can he get onto this? And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And this is Hullet, and he shoots! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And the keeper's got it again. First quarter of an hour gone. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Hullet. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. That'll be a throw. And it's Seedorf. Header! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Beckham.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah. Bullet! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
It's a really well-measured ball. Baresi kept his eye on it, and he's there. Iniesta. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
A temporary retreat here. And this is Puskás. Puskás was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Pelé, shoots! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
France are looking to go forward now. And here's Totti. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Totti always looking for that half a chance. Now it's Pelé, engages and forces him off the ball. Played down the flank.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Pullet goes short. That's very disappointing, it has to be said. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Ronaldinho. Iniesta. That's a shade optimistic. It's goals! Oh, he gave that an almighty thump. France have their second corner now. Beckham with the short one. Buriram United have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Totti. And this is Pelé. He's picked his way through.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Looking to go deep.
Well, the goalkeeper's a lucky boy there.
Short changes him with that pass. Looking to play him in, and that's played in low. Iniesta. And now the breakaway. It's a pretty loose pass. Thuram. And that is out of play. Seedorf. That's Vieira. Roberto Carlos is looking to influence the game from out wide. Spread it left.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
No, again there's no way through. Seedorf. And there is the half-time whistle. No shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Buriram United can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break. And we are back on the way.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
So, third corner of the game. Bullet! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Iniesta. Adams. And it's Beckham. Looking for options for movement. And they've got a throw. Now, can they get him away? Cafu plays it in. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Totti. Great ball if he can get there. He's shifting through the gears here. An uncompromising challenge. That's an imaginative pass. Parla is in a really good position out wide. Seedorf. Roberto Carlos, a picture of focus and alertness. Being still separated by the game's only goal. Cafu, and it's Beckham. Seedorf. Totti. Spread out to the left. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Thuram gathers from the goal kick. And here's Hullet. And it's Totti. Beckham.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble.
Big chance! They've done it! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So that's two now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now there's a... Iniesta! That was superb goalkeeping.
Iniesta clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
France get their fourth corner. Now this could be a chance. Scholes. And now they can spring out of defence. And he's on his way. It's Totti! Iniesta. Now it's Ronaldinho. He is through here. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Just about up to 75 minutes. Roberto Carlos. Pele can so cleverly bypass the press. He's got away. Ball swung in. And he can clear it away. Ball's gone out of play.
Substitutions taking place.
He's a sharp little ball here. Cross needs a terrific header.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now that looks a decent ball. And that's a goal kick. David Villa chasing after it. And it's Snyder. Costa Curta. That's Beckham. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
France clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Buriram United have time on their side now, as well as a two-goal lead. It is just about done. Could be danger here. Cafu. Beckham. Into the last 5 minutes. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And no surprise, that's a booking.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Vieira. Oh, good-looking ball. Some resolute defending there. Now he's got space here. He's had a shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Buriram United clearly now in lead preservation mode. Roberto Carlos stood his ground strongly. And that interception. And that is that. And so they have the outcome they desire. A dose of reality and quality, absolute. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise
Hello,
of a
everybody,
match that will
welcome to
really get the
today's
juices
match.
flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Well, there's one man here who stands head and shoulders above the rest in just about every aspect of the game. It is, of course, Jim, the great Paolo Maldini.
Yeah, I feel like bowing here because it's him. He's simply the greatest of them all, the inspiration for so many top-class defenders.
And he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Oh, terrible pass. He's shifting through the gears here. Now this could be a chance. Vieira, played out towards the right wing. And here's Ibrahimovic. Nedved proves too strong. And it's Salah.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Cucurella. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Threads one in. Oh, what a chance! In he goes again. Oh, he got that all wrong.
France certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Beckham. And this is Ibrahimovic. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. That pass isn't the best. And this is Paulette.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Szoboszlai can see things, others simply cannot. Cucurella, Kvaratskhelia receives it in a good position here. Tries to play it through. Well, the defence proved infallible then. But that won't be the last they'll see of him. Too much on that, it's gone out. A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. France upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Szoboszlai. Now it's Hullet.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Cucurella, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Nicely weighted ball. And it's Nedved. And a chance! Robson. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Vieira. Probing pass. Paulette. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Baresi. Abbiati. Beckham. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Pass somewhat off target. Knocks it into space. Guti is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Suka-suka. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Gullit.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Great vision. And this is shoots! Oh, full marks for that effort.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
Nedved. Mohamed Salah. Gullit. And Gullit! It's in!
Look, there are always tactical adjustments for any coach to make at half-time, but when your star man gives you a critical lead just before the break, everyone will be paying extra attention. It really is the ideal tonic.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now and the other has to tone it down.
And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, they've certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football, plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. There's the start of the second half.
Luton definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
And that pass just didn't quite work. Oh, he's been caught on it here! And he's there to get it away. Robson is someone with real dynamite in his boots. Cannavaro. Nice bit of trickery. Ibrahimovic! Beckham with the cross. Robson is always scanning the pitch for targets. Now who's going to be first to this? He's having a go! Just a whisker away. Still just a single goal between the sides. And it's Nedved. Oh, good spread. Played in deep. He gets big! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Played into space. No luck with that dink over the top. Guti. Now it's Cruyff. That has not gone well.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Beckham. Ah, that's a fine interception. Maldini. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Now it's Hullet. Hullet is fouled. That's a lovely, neat pass. Suka-suka. That has ended up in no man's land. And it's Guti. And he's had a hit! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Well, let that be a lesson to them. If they don't stay focused all the time, they're going to be made to pay.
It's a pretty loose pass. Searching pass he's played there. Oh, what a mistake! Decent chance! They've scored! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. An act of charity gratefully received.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
He won't be happy with that one. Guti. Now it's Kvaratskhelia.
This is the time you need that pace.
Oh, it's a great ball here. He's been taken out. Could that be a penalty? The referee has given a free kick just outside the box. No second thought, a straight red card. So seemingly that was deemed a denial of a clear goal-scoring opportunity.
Well, Peter, I don't think he even had time to blink. This is just a spontaneous reaction.
Great chance here from position. Szoboszlai! Superb from Szoboszlai! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes.
After 79
That was
minutes,
beautiful. Something close to genius.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
A case now of complete control.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass. Well, every chance for a shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting.
the goal scorer.
Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Substitution.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Substitution on the field. Number 8, Suka-suka. Coming on to replace him is
That's a sharp pass.
17,
Seedorf, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that.
Nedved.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Tries to pass it through. Great ball, and he's in here. Real chance here. France have shapes to shoot! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Nedved, who needs just a moment to score a goal. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. And that will be it. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome.
And a quick announcement for the benefit of anybody
Your
who has
reflections
found
then, Jim?
themselves a little lost
Ludon
today.
definitely
Please
impressing
look at
me
the
here,
screen for
especially
information
the
on
way
how to
that
find your
attack
way
clicked.
around this
Whether it
stadium.
was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, we're on the way.
Well, Peter, here we have one of the greatest defenders of all time, Alessandro Costa-Curta.
Yeah, in a sense, understated, isn't he? Certainly, some would say underrated. He's one of the less glamorous members of the Milanese elite from the 1990s.
Yeah, but...
Big chance! Oh, that's incredible! And surely that has won the day! A truly super goal. What a spiky hit that was.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
Number 11.
Iran are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. That has been cut short. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Couldn't squeeze it through. Turns and goes back. Robson! What a hit, the save was firm.
Robson probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Not the most accurate pass. Played back in. Lovely, now then. Summer slide! Oh, yes, it's there! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So that's two now without reply.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Cannavaro, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Salah tries to play it through. Here comes the corner. And we have our very first corner. And now they can spring out of defence.
You have to expect that from everyone now.
Now it's Villa. He's got away. Foot in. Robson aims beyond the defence. Hullet. Shapes to shoot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. That's a lovely, neat pass. Threads one in. Oh, well played, well played. He's gone for goal! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Engages and forces him off the ball. And he's being shifted off it. Parla. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, the ball's gone astray. Well, that pass isn't the best. Suka-suka can so cleverly bypass the press. Knocks it into space. Mohamed Salah. Oh, nice touch. And a chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Maldini cuts out the pass. Can he latch on to this? It's a promising position. Suka-suka has found the net here, of course. He's a sharp little ball here. Cannavaro does really well to win the ball there.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Vieira with a definite foul there. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
Great vision, good ball, and the shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
David Villa is wide and looking to get onto this. Kvaratskhelia chasing after it. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Cucurella, and he's picked it up out wide. Kvaratskhelia finds himself offside. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Nicely weighted ball. Beckenbauer cuts it out.
2 minutes has been indicated.
Beckenbauer plays it all the way forward. Parla. And the whistle goes for half-time. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue
And if
even
you do
further.
have a chance
I'd
today,
always be
please take
inclined
some
to
time
go
out to
for
give your
the
support
latter,
to our
go
better
for a
stadium
third,
fund.
especially with a full half of football still to play.
A half of massive entertainment and excitement. A 2-goal margin, yes, but all things still possible.
Substitution on the field. Number 2, Cannavaro.
Here we go again
Coming
then.
on the field is number 13, Daniel van Buiten.
Well seen,
Substitutions
saw
taking
that coming.
place.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, important interception. Parla could move up a gear here. Looking to play him in. Parla. And they're on him in a flash. Costa Curta. Cucurella. And he's managed to get free. Oh, red, nice interception. Kvaratskhelia goes for goal! And that is a save of real quality, not easy by any means.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Probing pass. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Back into the middle. Oh, what's he done? Decent chance! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
That has ended up in no man's land. So 2-0 the scoreline early after half-time. And it's Soboslai. Maldini makes the interception. We have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. 60 minutes played. Cucurella has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
And pull it! And the ball's come loose here. Oh, he's been caught napping. Guti.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Nedved. Well, that looks a decent ball. Oh, that was vital. Beckenbauer is fouled. Turns back here, probably the best option. Cucurella. And it's Soboslai. And it's Soboslai. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, this is a good... Can he finish? And it's there! Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes.
After 71
No space,
minutes,
no problem. You just
22.
cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Soboslai takes control of it and he's going for goal! No, he's missed it.
Luton certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Substitution in progress.
Defending was strong and firm. Spread it left. And they've got a throw. Into the last quarter of an hour. Maldini kept his eye on it, and he's there. Pullet receives it in a good position here. Thuram gets over and intercepts. Pullet looking for options for movement. Kvaratskhelia, real chance! And it's in! Just cruising! They are cruising!
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter.
Oh, what has happened here? Iran needed that. They really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
And it's Soboslai. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. Szoboszlai. Oh, he's getting hounded, really hounded. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Thuram. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Szoboszlai. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. That has been slung wide. Neymar's cross. Iran could have here their final chance.
Substitution on the field. Number 19, Kvaratskhelia. Number 22, Pullet. Number 8, Soboslai. Coming on the field, number 20.
That's a simple one for the keeper.
Number 18, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge. Number 17, Seydorf.
Substitutions taking place. 4 added minutes has been indicated.
Tries to pass it through. 4 extra minutes added on. And no, that was never going to make it. And that will be it. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw.
Hello everybody, and a quick announcement now.
So Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Luton definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack...
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely
Hello,
here.
everybody, and
Gorgeous,
welcome to
gorgeous
today's
evening.
match.
The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So off we go then. So there he is, Wesley Sneijder, a terrific playmaker.
Yeah, one of the very best to emerge from that legendary Amsterdam production line. An old-style number 10 whose ability with the ball is the envy of many.
And is that his greatest strength, or is there more to him?
Well, without doubt, it's his tactical intelligence combined with his pinpoint precision. The guy is like clockwork. You have to have that if you want to play there.
Gerrard does well to get it back. And this is Luis Suarez. Shot at goal! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Robson. Great vision. The referee's awarded a free kick.
Substitution on the field, number 12, Carl. Coming on the field is number 1, Allison.
Suka-suka. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, there's a probing ball. Maldini. It's not an especially good pass, that. Aimed beyond the defence. Diaz is onto this. Up he goes! He's scored! The breakthrough strike! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react. There's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So, a breakthrough already. Sneijder is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And that's another throw. Now it's Hullet. Gerrard gets a foot in here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Mohamed Salah! Oh, it's in! Beautiful, just beautiful. The joy of the moment.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
Liverpool are doing very nicely, thank you.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
He's a sharp little ball here. He's picked his way through. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Nicely weighted ball. Schneider picks it up out wide.
Well played and well...
Guti! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, if they hope to have any chance of turning this round, they have to abandon their shoot-on-sight policy. It's just not working.
And it's Alexander-Arnold. Liverpool do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim. Tries from a long way out. Great effort, beautifully taken.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Szoboszlai. Oh, that's ambitious. Fired deep towards... A mighty effort! No, not the best of headers. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Played into space. Oh, played through for the wide man. It's a throw-in. And it's Gerrard.
Oh, really well played.
It's Gerrard! He has hit that forcefully.
Well, he does strike a very pure ball, doesn't he? It's great technique.
Liverpool making some potentially decisive changes. They weren't waiting around. Szoboszlai. Costa Curta kept his eye on it, and he's there. Oh, that's Mohamed Salah! Ambitious, but just off target.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
Tries from distance. Keeper is right behind it.
Iran are stuck in a rut, and impatient putts at goal won't really help their cause here. They need somebody to communicate composure and something more constructive.
And it's Schneider. Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. He's had a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Crosses it in. And he's taking no chances. And he shoots! Now it's Mohamed Salah. Schneider, looking for options for movement. Cross goes in there. That's not going far. Diaz, at his creative best, he's set up 2 goals. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Looking for the run. Now it's crossed into the middle. Chance for a shot! That's another chance! And this could be the final action of the first half. Climbs up big! It's hit the uprights. Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kick-off.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Liverpool very much in control here, 3 up and cruising. And we're off again. Mbappe. Now it's Schneider. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Van Dijk. Pressing high and with purpose. Oh, that's a key interception. Guti. And it's Hullet. And they're quick to press. Robertson. And Diaz. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. No, again there's no way through. Van Dijk. Robertson is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Sends it crossfield.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Can he latch on to this? Maldini attempts a clearance. Liverpool have their second corner now. Tries to get it clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Well, it's still early in the second half, but this does look like a job already done. Guti. Now that looks a decent ball. Mbappe gets flagged offside. Ibrahimovic might just make this. Great ball if he can get there. Gerrard looking to add to his goal. Good chance here! No, not quite.
Iran really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
And it's Guti. Nicely spread. Otto got a long way forward to join the attack. Guti does really well to win the ball there. Van Dijk kept aware. And it is reclaimed easily. And this is Ibrahimovic. Now, can they get him away? Mbappe goes for a shot! Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. Liverpool present their opponents with the best possible chance here. The ball is on the spot. Here we go. Save from Alisson.
Substitutions taking place.
Scholes. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well, that has not gone well. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Ibrahimovic tries a shot! In he goes again! Sticks it away! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Iran have themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. Liverpool have now used up all but one of their substitution windows.
Number 18.
Cross to the back post. Van Dijk attempts a clearance. Picked out brilliantly. Scholes is fouled. Well, some of the players here are letting their emotions get the better of them. They do have to be careful. This must not be inflamed any further.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Gullit with a real chance here. This then an ideal chance to cut the deficit. Gullit! Oh, smart save. He had plenty to do.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Substitution on the field. Number 11.
Liverpool making consecutive changes here. And the break in play means they can now affect their change.
Yeah, I think the manager might have feared his team could become a little tentative, conservative even, Peter, but this will make a nice change.
Donadoni knocks it into space. Cruyff. Great ball. Donadoni! Short changes him with that pass. And he welcomes it in. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. And it's Ibrahimovic. It's a foul. It could be a penalty. The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. And obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Liverpool clearly now in lead preservation mode. Jota is onto it in a flash. Donadoni. Costa Curta. And this is Scholes.
6 added minutes has been indicated.
And no, that was never going to make it. Well read, nice interception. Szoboszlai. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Tries to play it through. Foot in. Played out to the left flank. He's in plenty of space here. He's got away. Shot shoots! And the keeper couldn't hold it. And yes, it's there! Drama at the death! Is there time for one more twist? And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, I admire players who do that because...
Gullit. Robertson. Gerrard. And time is up. Liverpool have emerged victorious in this match of thrills. The odd goal ultimately proving the difference. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, I think what was key, Peter, in this game was how the team set the right tone. Once they went ahead, that was pretty much that. It was a cruise to the final whistle.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.